Okay, this is the earliest I can remember seeing mayflies, a decent hatch of mayflies. You almost certainly can't see them. You might have seen that one, which wasn't a mayfly, drift in front of the camera. But all the way down the mill stream, there are a number of mayflies. It's not a berserk catch, but it is Monday, May the 18th. I don't know if you can see that. And the earliest I can remember seeing like a decent-ish hatch, an okay hatch, is beginning of June, end of May maybe. We're at least a week early, maybe a fortnight early. Depends what happens during the next few days when it's going to get really warm. It's been so warm, the mayfly are just out early. There have been trout leaping out the water, one or maybe two trout, might be in the same one twice, leaping out the water down there. So I'm going to go and have a go for that, but first I've got to do some chores. Okay, chores done, supper over. The mayfly is still piddling about. There is a bit of rising still going on, so maybe I haven't left it too late, but who knows. I probably left all my skill. I mean, the thing is, I could fish a white wolf, but it doesn't seem to me like they're going mad for the actual mayfly. So I'm going to stick with, ooh, look at there's a fish there that really is going for it. I'm going to start down there. I'm going to stick with last night's successful fly, which is the clink hammer. An olive clink hammer. Take my glasses off. This clink isn't floating as well. Oh, now that was a big old. Oof, now that was a fucking big fly. Oh, fish. Oh, and he's still going for it. Maybe they don't want an emerger. Maybe I've got to put a wolf on. I'll try a few more casts with this one because it did work yesterday, but there weren't as many mayfly around as yesterday. Oof, look, there's another one. Come on. Convince me that it's the emerger that you want. Okay, I might have to go. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. I really hope you saw that. I might have to edit out my response, but no, I think this is mayfly crazy. I think, why am I wasting my time with a clink when I can put a white wolf on? There we go, look, right on top of the fish that just rose. And I hooked something. Okay. Do I have to now stick with this? It's fighting like a grayling. Not quite as small as some of the ones I've had. Well, not much bigger. Let's face it. Okay. Well. Lovely little grayling. Now, I think I'm going to actually stop recording and put on a white wolf. Because that just feels right. Even though I've just caught a fish on this. So it sort of feels wrong as well. It's good, I like that. Feels right, but it's wrong. Right. These are my mayfly patterns. I've got some mayfly nymphs in here and a variety of different, well, they're not all mayfly patterns. These are Sean's mayfly emergers. I think possibly some these CDC ones are as well. But anyway, I'm going for big grey wolf. It's not as visible as I was. Yeah, that's an interesting fish. It's slightly larger than the last one. It's not a monster. It's a bigger grayling. Right then. That's actually a half decent sized grayling. I don't think I've ever seen a grayling jump before. Let's have this fly out. There we go. Easy peasy. So it looks like, given that they would have laughed at a wolf before, it looks like the mayfly hat season is upon us. Duffer's fortnight, here we come. Which is great, because I am a duffer, as you all know. Okay, well, while there's nothing rising here, I'm going to try that fish again. It was definitely feeding on mayfly. I should be able to see. Doesn't look that interested, does it? But it was. Now you must stop him from going under the bridge. Must stop him from going under the bridge. Doesn't seem that interested in swimming, just in doing that. It's not another grayling, is it? Ben's fish identification. I mean, I thought it was a trout initially, can I just say? And it's a fat shape. And it is a trout, obviously. Look at that, it's a beautiful little trout. Look at that. That is a beautiful trout. Look at you, fatty. Little fatty. Right then. Let's put you back in. Can you see that? There he is. You ready to go? Down he goes into the weeds. Okay, here's the perils of fishing with mayfly. It's a massive fly. It loves to twist. I mean, it's not this tangle that I'm talking about, it's this. Look at that. Can you see that? That is what happens when you fish with mayfly. Now, I expect there's a recommended technique for fishing a big twisty fly like this that involves every single cast stopping and doing this. Oh yeah, spinny, spinny, spin, spin. Still more, spinny, spinny, spin, spin. Right, is that untwisted? More or less. Degrease the leader. That's really forgetful, isn't it? Thank you. Oh, how could I miss that? That was extraordinary. That's where it is, obviously. Oh, you fucker. Come on. That was it. Stop swearing. That was a nice, big, splashy rise. That is such exactly the right cast. That either they're not hungry anymore, or this just doesn't look like food to this fish. Or else it's not exactly the right cast. Or all of the above. Let's try that one over there. Just drying the fly off, Sean. That's all I'm doing. I've often wondered, this is a stupid idea, but I've often wondered if you put the same thing over a trout's head 4 or 5 times when it's looking up already, and it thinks, oh right, okay, there's a lot of those things about those are now food. I often wonder whether you catch things on a late cast because, or rather, you know, not on the first cast, because you've trained the fish to think of what you're casting at them as food. It's a rubbish theory, but it's mine. It's probably not mine, it's probably somebody else's famous theory. I think that is more or less it for this evening. I might get one more. Take. I've in the past had, ooh, that was a big rise, had fish take my fly and continue out of the water, just like as in rocket up to the surface, rocket out of the water with my fly in its mouth, which is quite exciting. Oh yes, that is a big fish. And that, I really hope you saw the jump. I don't know how I'm going to land this mother. Haven't got my net. Let's try and get it somewhere where I can have a chance of hand landing it. It's just walking around with me at the moment because it knows that I've got my line caught around my leg. That was very clever of me. Okay. Come on. That is quite a fit fish, I think. Just better drag off a little bit. I'm not sure how strong this line is. Just pottering around at the moment. Did you see that? I don't know if this is turned down enough. What I might do is go down on my knees so that it can't really see me so much. It looks like a nice big brownie. Yeah, now let's try and not make a mess of this hand landing it. Okay, there we go. Well, look at that. That's a, I think that's a boy of about £1.5, maybe £2. Okay, let's have a look at you. Hang on. Okay, let's have a look. That's a nice looking fish. Yeah, about £1.5. Not as big as I thought, but it was. I really hope we got the fight on there, as in we got the leaping out the water with a fly in its gob. Let's put it back. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. And off it goes into the depths. Bloody lovely. Well, that was exciting. Well, that was a lovely evening. Very lovely evening. 2 grayling, 2 trout. Rose another trout twice. Didn't connect with it. I think that was it, but it was lovely. 1 on a clink, 1 little grayling on a clink. The rest on a grey wolf, a large grey wolf, because the mayflies are out.